Welcome back, everyone, and thanks for staying with us here on Sunrise. So Mr. Chad Bell is joining me in studio for this week's segment of Crimestoppers. So I feel like all the time on our segment, we're always talking about send in tips. You can send in anonymous tips to lead possibly to a cash reward or to the arrest. And if you've been tuning into the news or have been on Facebook, then there has been quite a stir of a suspect on the run. And you guys were able to do a multi-agency come together and arrest this man.
That's correct. Last night, I got a tip on the Crimestoppers phone of a location of Mr. Tedford.
Yes.
The tipster was pretty adamant, pretty sure that person was there. So as a Crimestoppers director, what I did is I called Lamar County.
Okay.
I couldn't get a hold of anyone from Sulligent, which is where he was found, but Lamar County was able to get Sulligent. We sent one of our officers up there with their K9, and Casey ran. And about an hour later, I got a text message with a picture of him in the back of our patrol car.
Interesting. And you know, whenever this report, I think it was last week, came out about Mr. Tedford, you know, got loose on the run. And you said this is kind of a typical thing that you guys have seen with this suspect.
Yeah, he's a frequent flyer with the Lowndes County Sheriff's Department. And it's usually always been a car chase, a foot chase, or some sort of struggle getting him in custody. So he was well known in the department as someone that has some issues.
Yes. And, you know, I really think this for the tipster who called in, really paying attention to detail in this instance. Talk to me about that.
Yeah, the tipster gave a great, I mean, a lot of times people don't know the address because they'll say it's on this street, it's got the white fence, I don't know the house number.
Okay.
And this is kind of the same situation, but when they can give you a street and then say is the second to last house, it's got a white Lexus in the parking in the driveway, and there's a dead tree laying down in the front yard. It really narrows it down to. But we do get those tips saying whoever's wanted lives in Columbus. Okay. Well, that's thank you.
We're getting that,
but yeah, but it's.
And then you had also said whenever this case kind of came out, like Crimestoppers initially got several calls from this.
Oh, we've got tons of calls. It's been ringing off the hook. And there's been some, you know, people call within a tip, and then when they get arrested, they'll say, he's at the McDonald's on 45. Okay, well then we'll arrest them in Sulligent. That person that called and said he's at McDonald's will call and say, when am I going to get paid?
Gotcha.
So your information's got to lead to the arrest. But this tipster was on the money.
That is awesome.
It was great, yeah.
And what additional charges are we expecting for Mr. Tedford?
Well, I know he's going to have the escape charge.
Okay.
How escape works is if you escape on a misdemeanor, let's say you got a suspended driver's license and you run off, it's a misdemeanor escape. But when it's on felony charges, it's a felony escape. So he had felony charges, so it'll be a felony escape. And then we had charges of like this resisting arrest and stuff like that.
All right, Mr. Chad, thanks so much for coming in. Guys, your efforts are working. Make sure to send any tips into Crimestoppers. We'll be right back.